Welcome to Chamber Today. This month our focus will be on the upcoming South County Business Summit and talk to a few of the businesses involved in making that happen. So sit back and enjoy Chamber Today. Hi, I'm Aaron Stern, a local business owner and a member of the Spanish Fork and Salem Area Chamber of Commerce. Our focus this month is the South County Business Summit, coming up on October 21st. Later in this program, we'll get the details of the event and why you should consider attending. But first, we sent Nicole Hammond out to a couple of businesses that are supporting the summit. Let's begin with Shep's Catering, who will be providing the lunch at the event.
Hi Ashley, would you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yes, so Shep's Culinary Creations started about 11 years ago, and I just have always loved food. I've loved the idea of entertaining people, of feeding them, making that connection. And so about 11 years ago, I started Shep's, and it was just kind of for fun. And we started off doing little bridal showers and baby showers, and then eventually just kind of grew to weddings and corporate events and businesses. And I started in my home, actually. So 5 years ago, we built a house, and I had a commercial kitchen that was attached to my home. And it was perfect because I had lots of little kids. And when I had my youngest child, he was all strapped on, and I was just like cooking away. And now they're a little bit bigger, and our company's bigger. And so that really was why we built Riverbridge, is we needed a bigger commercial kitchen. And so now we're here in this huge space, and we do a lot more business than I ever thought we could.
And it is a beautiful building.
Yes.
It's gorgeous here.
Yes, we love it. We all live here. That's what we always like tease about, is that all of us employees, we're a family because we live here. We're here all the time.
What kind of events do you offer at Riverbridge?
Yeah, so Riverbridge, we do a lot of weddings, obviously, because it is such a beautiful building. But we've also hosted like different types of award banquets. So we had the Sheriff's Department here a couple months ago. That was so fun. So there was like 250 people from the Sheriff's Department. They came and did their award banquet. We've done family parties and reunions. We had a big family reunion this summer come in. And then we also do like smaller corporate events. So sometimes people will rent the upstairs space, and 10 to 15 people will come in for a lunch, have a meeting, things like that. So we do a lot of different things here, which is really fun because it can involve the whole community that way. Oh yeah, and we're doing Studio Chatter's birthday party in a couple weeks. So there will be a lot of people coming for that. So that'll be fun to host them. And then we are actually going to host a huge party for the new mayor. So whoever's elected, we're gonna host a party for them here the day after to kind of celebrate and just bring the community together. What's really fun is we have a lot of different kind of community programs and religious programs reach out to us and want to host events here. And I think that's what's important as we build our community and we feed them and we host all these parties, is that we're allowing for different types of people to come in here. We don't want it just specified to one group of people.
I like it. I hear you're catering the South Valley Business Summit in a few weeks for the Chamber.
Yes.
We're excited to have your delicious food. Do you want to tell us a little about, so people can kind of know what to expect?
Yeah, so we are catering that event. It will be held up at the Oaks Event Center, which we also help run up there. And it's gonna be awesome. So if you don't have your tickets, you need to buy it, because we're doing rosemary ciabatta sandwiches, which that bread is to die for. Like when you eat it, you're gonna love it. It's soft,
Sounds good.
So good. And then it'll have fresh fruit, chips, cookies, drinks. So you'll be able to taste our food.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you're not hosting an event and you don't need catering services, but you want to try our food, we're also up at the Oaks Golf Course, and it's called Shep's at the Oaks. And so we run the cafe up there, and you won't be disappointed. My favorite entree is the birdie. So fried chicken sandwich. You can't go wrong with anything fried. So you'll love it. And the sweet potato fries, those are my favorite.
That sounds delicious.
I just wanted to thank the community of Spanish Fork and the surrounding cities, and also the Chamber. We started this long journey a few years ago, and we're finally here. We're finally being able to host events and feed people, cater food. And so thank you to everybody that's helped make it possible to live our dream. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you so much for letting us come today. It's a beautiful facility. You're a wonderful owner, and thank you so much.
You're welcome, thanks.
Thanks, Ashley Shepard and Shep's Catering. We are looking forward to the great food. Next, we sent Nicole to visit with Griffles, who is the lunch sponsor for the summit.
Thank you for having us, Jesse.
Yeah.
Will you tell us a little bit about Griffles?
Yeah, so we're a plasma collection company, or a pharmaceutical company, that we collect plasma here at our center that goes into manufacturing life-saving medications that people literally have to live a normal life. And it takes a lot of donations for that to happen. So, for instance, we do a lot of different medications, like for people who have hemophilia, or there's a product that we make that's called alpha-1 or albumin, and different things like that people use to live. So yeah, that's why plasma is needed. That's why we're here.
Okay, that's great, Jesse. What else does Griffles provide?
Yeah, so we do, when our donors come in, we compensate them for their time. So it goes on a prepaid debit card. So every time they come in, they get a compensation for that, because it does take a little bit longer than, say, like donating blood. Our average donor is in and out of the door in about 82 minutes, even sometimes quicker, just depending on the time of the day. But they can come in twice a week. And so it makes it so that we're giving a lot back into the community. Our facility here, we can have 50 donors at a time donating, which is awesome because we stay pretty busy doing that, but we always have room for more people. And the way that you can get started donating is by going to SpanishForkBiomat.com and signing up for a physical there. The physical does take a little bit longer that first time, but it makes it so that you can donate, twice every week, and then also you only have to do that physical once a year if you're a consistent donor, so that makes it pretty nice.
Okay. So since you've opened 3 years ago, you have been very involved in the community, which we love. Can you kind of tell us what you've been up to?
Yeah, so since we've opened, and part of Griffles is we want to be community players. We want to be a part of the towns that we're in. Luckily enough, I get to live and work in Spanish Fork, and so I love being a part of the business community, helping in any way that we can, and sponsoring those things. But a major reason for that is because we want to support our town because they support us. It's easy to say, hey, we love being in Spanish Fork, and then just not doing anything about it. But we really, like the Harvest Moon Hurrah, for example, we wanted to make sure that we help those kids get those pumpkins, or be able to carry those pumpkins around in those tote bags. But there's also other things like the business summit that we're going to be talking about today, or that we're talking about. That's an important pillar of what our business community can do, but it helps our businesses jive together and to really work together to create a better community.
So you are going to be the lunch sponsor at our upcoming business summit, and we just interviewed chefs, and they're going to be doing the catering, so it's going to be some delicious food. But thanks to you guys for sponsoring the lunch.
Yeah, and I think the business summit is a great opportunity for businesses, again, to network together, but also there's going to be some great speakers there that, with representation from our legislative groups. Also, the Arbinger Institute and other groups that are going to be speaking to us. I think it's important that we as a business community are always trying to better our skills and to better what we can do, whether it's doing plasma or Shep's Catering or Serve Pro. We all can learn something from each other and from these summits or these different type of things, and it's a great opportunity for our business community to come together, to learn together, and to network.
Yes, and that's October 21st. You can sign up, still get registered. It's going to be a great day, so we're excited for it. Well, thank you, Jesse, and then thank you, Griffles, for sponsoring our lunch.
Yeah, you bet.
Thanks, Jesse, for the support, and we'll see him again in a few minutes with our calendar of events. Coming up next on Chamber Today, we'll learn more about the summit itself. Stay with us. Welcome back to Chamber Today. The South County Business Summit will be held on October 21st at the Oaks Event Center. This will be a day of information and networking. To talk more about this event, we have David Rowley from Rowley & Associates and the new Vice Chairman of the Chamber to fill us in on the details. Thanks for coming in, David.
Thank you.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about the summit we're having this year.
So this is our third annual summit. Okay. We're excited to host that again this year. We'll be holding it at the Oaks Event Center at the golf course on October 21st. We're very excited about that and excited to bring businesses from Springville to Santaquin together to network and to join together at the event.
Oh, that's great. It seems like it's growing every year.
It really is, and we hope to continue that growth again this year and into next year as well.
Yeah, so tell us about some of the topics that we're having this year.
So we have the Arbinger Institute who's coming to speak to us. They will be talking about leadership and self-deception, one of their books, and how employers are facing the challenges of the new normal and with COVID and everything else, keeping employees, those types of things. So we're excited to have them here. We have Lieutenant Governor coming in to speak to us as well.
Oh, great. It's always fun to see her because she's from down here. Yeah.
We have Francis Gibson, who will be speaking as well in his role as representative, and excited to have him talk about some of the things that are happening in Utah County, especially in the south part of the county as we go forward.
Great.
And then we have May Snowden. May is a nationally recognized expert in diversity, equity, and inclusion, and consults with large companies, Starbucks, Kodak, those types of companies, and is coming to speak to us about the role of diversity, equity, and inclusion in business today and how that works.
Okay, great. So is that kind of the theme this year of the summit?
Theme is just trying to get back.
Okay.
Basically, we want to be able to provide information to help people get back. And these are the topics that are coming up as we start to move back in, moving back to the offices, moving back to business, and felt that these were important topics for us to discuss.
Okay, great. Can you tell us a bit about our partnerships with this?
Yeah, we have a number of partnerships with different local businesses all up and down from Springville all the way to Santaquin. We have Costco is partnering with us to help us with our breakfast. They'll be our breakfast sponsor. We have a lunch sponsor out there who's going to be helping us with our lunch catered by chefs. We're excited for that. And then we've got a number of different sponsors, including each of the chambers, who will be talking. We're encouraging businesses who do business to business to come visit with us and talk about sponsoring. We have different sponsorship levels. You can sponsor a whole table or a half a table even.
Oh, great.
Half a table is $250 and a full table is $500. So you can come in and join. We'll put your information out there. You get the chance to network with about 100 people who will be coming to the summit.
Great. How do you sign up to participate in the summit?
So on the Chamber's website, there is a registration link. Click on that, and you should be able to fill that out and join us for the summit. Okay, great. If you happen to miss that, can you show up the day of? So you can come on the day of and register there at the event. Registration starts at 8 o'clock, and our event will kick off at 9 o'clock. We have breakfast between 8 and 9 as well. Oh, perfect. We love breakfast. We do. Yeah, great. And some of the other sponsors that we have? So Hydro is our primary sponsor this year, and then Grifols as well is sponsoring us, and they are two primary sponsors for the event. Okay. We're excited to have them come and help sponsor this and help us with that. We're great businesses here in the community, and we appreciate them and what they do for the chamber. Yeah, we appreciate the sponsors. They've always been willing to step up and be involved in the community. Yeah. So we thank them a lot. Yep. We're also doing giveaways. So if you come for nothing else, come and participate in that. We have some really nice prizes and things that we'll be raffling off throughout the day. Okay, great. Well, I really appreciate you coming and filling us in on the new summit this year. Thank you so much for joining us, David. Thank you. Recently, we recognized the Gordon Family Farm as the October Business of the Month. Let's enjoy that moment. Congratulations, Gordon Fun Farm, October's Business of the Month.
Hi, I'm Jesse with the Chamber of Commerce, and we're here with Randy and Brady from Gordo's Fun Farm. Congratulations on being our October's Business of the Month, guys.
Thank you so much.
So tell us a little bit about how this started. Who decided to do a fun farm?
It's kind of a funny story. I'll let my grandpa tell some of his side, and then we'll continue.
It was really interesting. He got home from his mission, and he came over to my place, and he had this big, nice piece of paper. He says, "What do you think about a fun farm?" And I'm going, "I don't think I want anything to do with that." And, I'll raise the crops, but I'm not going to do all the work. And Brady, he put this together and has done a lot of work on it. And it's really been successful. The kids really enjoy it. The parents really enjoyed it. There's just a lot of things they can do here, and so that's where it all started. He just come over with a piece of paper and says, "Let's do a fun farm."
Awesome. Yeah, it's something we talked about growing up. Me and my little brothers had built things, on the farm, and we'd wanted to expand that. And I I said, if we're gonna do it, we better go all in. And so we started building these trucks with slides and tractors and got the corn maze, and it kind of just all happened. So
that's awesome. And there's, like, last year it started out, right? And then this year it's gotten a little bit bigger. What are some of the attractions that you guys have added this year? Or like, what are some of the things that people should be coming down to do?
Okay. So yeah, last year we had quite a few little things for kids to play on, but this year we've really added a lot. We've added this truck behind us. It's got 3 or 4 slides coming off of it. Lots to the petting zoo. We've now got turtles, chickens. We had a litter of 9 baby pigs. All kinds of animals. Yeah, we didn't plan on the baby pigs, but we found out our mama pig was pregnant 2 days ago. So, and she had 9 babies. So that was fun. We've got a bigger corn pit that was really popular last year, and the kids enjoy playing in the corn, and so we've expanded that and made more room for kids to play in the corn, and lots of little things like that. So.
And the corn maze is what design this year?
We did the Jazz logo. It's Utah Jazz. You can walk through the Jazz letters, and around it goes our train route. So
we thought they were going to do better than they did this year, so that's why we did the Jazz, but it didn't work out very good.
They must have flew over on the way to their game. As soon as we cut the corn maze, they started losing, so I don't know what happened.
But as a Jazz fan, I think you have to come do the maze, right?
Yeah,
okay,
you got
cool.
it.
Well, so Randy, you've been a part of the community for a long time and helped in a lot of different ways, like donating to the Harvest Moon Hurrah with the pumpkins. What made you decide to do that, and what's made you decide to continue to do that?
Well, years ago I used to be on the chamber, and I really enjoyed serving on the chamber, and they came to me and asked for quite a few years ago if we would donate to the Hurrah, the pumpkins for the Hurrah, and we thought that's a great way to get recognition for something that we're trying to do down here in Lake Shore. And so we've donated the pumpkins, 500 pumpkins every year to the Hurrah, and it's been very, very successful, and the chamber has been very good to us, and so it's gone both ways. It hasn't just been ours. They've been so good to us. So. And
you also can find produce from the Gordo's farm at the farmers market from 8 to 1 every Saturday until the end of the month. So it's a great place to get it. You can also get some here. So, you know, a lot of things going. Brady, tell us a little bit about the hours, if there's a website, costs, those type of things, so that our citizens can come down.
So we're open from September 15th through the end of October. Halloween's our last day. This year it'll be Saturday, but we're open 12 to 9 every day, but closed Sunday, and it's $7 per person. Under 2 are free, and that includes everything we have here. The train, the corn maze, everything's included in that price. If you come straight down 4th North off from Main Street, you'll see our signs on the way out here, and or look us up on Google Maps. We're on Instagram, Facebook, at Gordo's Fun Farm is our tag. So, and when you get here, you'll see our parking signs. The county wouldn't let us put our entrance on the main road because it's a busy road, so that made sense. But you'll follow our parking signs to go all the way around and park around back of the farm. So.
Perfect. Well, Randy, Brady, thank you. Thank you for what you do for our community, and thanks for having a fun fall event for families to participate in. We also,
I just want to thank the chamber as well. Thank you so much for all the chamber does. They've really been a blessing to us, and it's been great to work with them. So,
and congratulations, and
thank you.
We also want to thank Spanish Fork 17 for recording this, and also Macy's for the delicious cake.
We also welcomed Mathnasium into the chamber at their ribbon cutting.
Welcome, Mathnasium, the newest member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, this is Randy Kaufman, Vice Chair of the Spanish Fork Chamber of Commerce, and we are here today at Mathnasium welcoming them as the newest members of the Chamber of Commerce. So I'm going to pass the mic to Adam to kind of introduce himself and his partner here and let us know what is Mathnasium and why Spanish Fork.
My name is Adam Simpson. I'm the Center Director of this Mathnasium of Spanish Fork.
And I'm Cassidy Shumway. I'm part owner and regional director. We have about 6 centers in Utah, so this is our 6th one that we're opening here in Spanish Fork.
And Mathnasium is a math learning center. We cater to all kids, kindergarten through 12th grade in high school, or even above, anyone that is in need of some math help. We have our own personalized curriculums, and we have our own learning plans catered to each individual student. What we do is they come in and we give them a diagnostic assessment to understand where they're at, and then our Mathnasium curriculum boosts them up to where they need to be. We sort of fill in the math gaps that people have as they go through school.
That's awesome, because I had a conversation with some of the people attending, and that math is looking a lot different than it did when I went to school. And so I think that must be a great thing for parents to be able to go, yeah, I don't know what this is, let's get you sign up. So Cassie, I wanted to know, why specifically Spanish Fork? What drew you guys to this location?
Honestly, we were driving through Utah to try to find the next spot. We have 3 up in Davis County, and the growth in Spanish Fork is awesome. Even like the area, you drive through it and it's kind of what the Mathnasium feel like. It's a nice place to be, you know. Anyway, so neither of us live here close, but we were very attracted to coming and being part of this community, helping the elementary schools, you know, helping the community find a love of learning, you know, that we want to spread throughout Spanish Fork and southern Utah County.
Awesome. So Adam, will you tell us, how do people find you? How do they set up? Is there a consultation? Do they walk in? Do they go online? Let us know how people can find you and start using your services.
Sure. Well, we're located right here on Canyon Creek Parkway, just in the parking lot of the Hobby Lobby. You can find us here and come in anytime. And what you can do is go to our website, mathnasium.com/Spanish Fork. We've got a phone number there, all our information. We're open Monday through Thursday, 2:30 to 7:30, and then Saturdays, 10 to 2. What we do is we offer a free initial diagnostic assessment. Come in, non-committal. Come in and we can sit down with your student, and in about an hour and a half, we can tell you exactly where they're at in math, how far ahead, how far behind, and then what they might need to be able to improve their math skills. So you can get started right away.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the Spanish Fork community. As always, we want to thank Channel 17 for the continued support of recording these ribbon cuttings, and also thank you to Costco, who continuously supports these businesses with providing delicious, awesome cakes.
There are many events coming up on the Chamber calendar. Welcome again to Jesse Cardon, this year's Chamber Chairman, with the details.
Thanks, Aaron. Here are a few of the Chamber activities planned for the month of October. With the elections coming up, the Chamber is sponsoring 2 Meet the Candidate events. First on October 12th in Salem, and then on the 14th at the Senior Center will be the Spanish Fork event. Spanish Fork 17 will be recording that for later playback. The South County Business Summit will be held on October 21st at the Oaks Event Center. You can register for the summit on the Chamber's website. The Farmers Market continues every Saturday until October 30th. And our annual Trick or Treat event will also be held on October 30th on Main Street from 1 to 3. Looking forward into November, we will be holding our Winter Lights Parade down Main Street. If you want more details on how to participate, contact the Chamber offices. For more information about these events, please visit our website at SpanishForkChamber.com, and that's the Chamber calendar for the month of October.
Thanks, Jesse, and thanks to Nicole for the stories. Thanks to our guests, David Rowley from Rowley & Associates, Shep's Catering, and Grifols Biomed for letting us visit your businesses. Thanks also to the leadership of the Chamber of Commerce, Spanish Fork City, and Spanish Fork 17 for the support. We look forward to being with you again with a new edition of Chamber Today next month. Thanks for watching and supporting our local businesses.